Polk County Parks and Recreation has 5 resource centers, and they're located throughout Polk County, and they're used to serve the residents in those communities. Each center hosts various special events during the year, and with Halloween just around the corner, you know, they have a party at Wabash that you're not going to want to miss. All the details are coming up right here on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Brian Lacey, and joining me in studio, Kelly Vedeto. Kelly is a recreation coordinator for Polk County Parks and Rec. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing good. Somewhat disappointed.
Don't.
Wipe a tear.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, how many years we've been doing this?
I've been here like almost 9, so it's been a while. At least 7.
Yeah.
I've been doing it at least 7.
And we talk about all these events year after year, right?
Yeah, year after year.
Yeah. And you guys got a pretty big one coming up. It's that time of year, and all the rec centers and places like to put on the parties for the communities. And Halloween, we were talking about it.
I know.
So we're going to talk a little bit about the Wabash Community Center. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, I guess it's like our 6th annual Halloween Spooktacular coming up on Friday, October 27th. And we are just going to party down. We are going to have some music. We're going to have a haunted maze. We're going to have lots of games and tons of candy. I'm telling you.
And
we've come across some candy, a surplus. We have lots of candy.
You got the candy hookup, right?
I got the candy hookup.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some crafts. We got some face painting going on. Yeah, it's just going to be really, really fun.
Well, talk to me a little bit about what these parties mean to that community. Halloween's always a fun time of year for the kids, but there's always the need to do it in a safe place. And of course, Polk County Parks and Rec and their community centers, probably one of the safest places you can do that.
Absolutely. I mean, it is completely safe. We make sure that they get the Halloween trick-or-treating experience without having to go door to door at nighttime in a neighborhood that, you know, parents don't necessarily feel comfortable with their kids going out at night. So we just kind of have a party. We already have little trick-or-treat bags ready for them. Plus with the games, they get lots more candy. And, you know, they're doing it in a safe, fun environment. And that's kind of the key to doing it.
Every year I do a thing with my grandson where we go out looking for his costume, and we never look for it in October, always September, because you know, you just want to have first choice of that stuff. You have kids. What seems to be their choice this year?
My kids are my son, for some reason, wants to be a trash can. He's almost 7. I'm not really sure why he wants to be a trash can.
I don't know if you know this or not, but we know people over at Polk County. Oh yeah.
We could get the hookup with the trash can, I'm sure.
I think.
But I'm like, so what am I supposed to do? Wheel you around? Like,
you
how
know
is
what
this
you need?
gonna work?
You need a black lab. It'd be like a seeing eye dog for a trash can.
That would be great. And you just pull him right along. Like, I don't really know what. And my daughter wants to be Poppy, the troll from the popular Trolls movies. So that would be easy. Just stick her hair up, spray paint it. That'd be good.
Nice. That was
be
easy.
good to go. Yeah.
We had to look long and hard for Deadpool for a 7-year-old.
Oh, yes.
And all the cool things that go with it. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, my son does like that too. He likes all the superhero.
Exactly.
All the superheroes that there are. But yeah, but we're going to have a costume contest. So bring that up. That's great.
Exactly.
We have a costume contest. We're going to have 4 different age groups, so a wide variety of ages that can come dressed up and have a chance to win some really cool prizes. And yeah, just come and be creative. We're going to have our volunteers be our judges so that, you know, I can't be a judge because if I know some of the kids, I can't be a judge. It'd be hard to be partial.
You have a history with some of those kids.
Yes, I do. I do. Long 7-year history.
And the cool thing about it is that we did not mention the F word. It's free.
It's absolutely free, and that's a big thing too, because in that area, we try to provide, free entertainment and free things for that community, because, they might not get to do fun things otherwise, because, you add 3-4 kids to your budget and you're spending $5 to $10 on each kid for an event. That's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is absolutely free. The only thing that will cost something is we are going to have 2 food vendors come out this year, 2 food trucks.
Yeah.
We're going to have Chow Down come out and International Delicious, and they are amazing. I've had both of their.
What are their specialties?
International Delicious is Hispanic food, so they have like empanada, like beef empanadas. I think they do like chicken on a stick, and they do like some crazy good desserts too. Chow Down does like sausages. They do a bunch of different sandwiches, and they have this thing called I think it's like a chicken Parmesan pesto something. It will blow your mind.
You
it's
had me
so
at chicken
good.
Parmesan.
Yeah, it's so good. And they're both reasonably priced, and yeah, so bring your money out to that, and you can grab you some dinner while you're out there and your kids are chomping down on candy.
One of the cool things that you guys specialize in is providing incredible events and things for the kids to do, and it doesn't happen without sponsors and volunteers, especially these events. Talk to me about the importance of both.
Well, sponsoring is a big thing. Our budget only goes so far. And thankfully this year, we've had a couple different people sponsor our event. We've had Wawa give us some bottled water. We've had the Crayola experience in Orlando has given us a couple free passes. We've also had Dinosaur World right up there off of I-4 give us some passes. So that's huge, because when we're trying to do gifts and prizes, our budget only allows for so much. So we rely on sponsorship, and Cherry, our sponsorship coordinator, does a wonderful job getting us sponsorship for these events. And with volunteers, we could not run an event without volunteers. Just the amount of games that I'm going to have alone at this event, I couldn't do it with myself and just our staff. We have to have someone at each game. We have to have someone at crafts. We have to have someone, helping us do face painting. And it just really makes our events go a whole lot smoother. And it's a good thing for high schoolers to come out and get their community service hours. And we're always really good to our volunteers, so that's an opportunity as well.
All right, so the chance for volunteers and sponsors are there. How do they go about doing as such if they're interested?
If they're interested in volunteering or sponsoring, they could call our Bartow office at 863. Oh, that's right. Whoops.
Take it from the top if they're interested.
Okay, if they're interested in volunteering or sponsoring, they can call our Bartow office at 863-534-6911.
As usual, it's a pleasure having you in. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Hey, Polk County Parks and Recreation Halloween Spooktacular is a great family fun event. This free Halloween event will feature costume contests, free vendors, food vendors, trick-or-treat village, games, and much, much more. The event is scheduled for Friday, October 27th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Wabash Community Center. It's located at 1230 Southern Avenue in Lakeland. Now, if you need more information, give them a call, 863-284-4223, or look them up on the web at parksandrec.polk-county.net.